Hey guys, welcome back to Popverse. Today we're diving deep into episode 10 of Resident Playbook. If you haven't seen the previous episodes yet, don't worry. Links are in the description. Let's jump right into the chaos, the surgeries, the secrets, and the slow-burning romances. The episode begins with Joo-young at home, having a terrifying nightmare. In her dream, a patient is rushed into the hospital with PPH, postpartum hemorrhage, and despite her efforts to save the woman, the patient tragically dies. This traumatic flashback jolts her awake. Next, we shift to Jang-min, who is delivering a lecture about PPH. Meanwhile, Ki-soon confronts Nam-kang, curious about where she had just been. Nam-kang replies that she attended Jang-min's lecture on PPH. But Ki-soon is furious. She claims that was supposed to be her lecture. Why is she giving my lecture? She snaps, calling Jang-min arrogant. Nam-kang brushes it off and says she has a surgery coming up, inviting Ki-soon to join her. Ki-soon agrees without further drama. Later, we find Jang-min asking Joo-young why her scheduled surgery hasn't begun yet. Joo-young says she's not sure but promises to check. The two also talk about Nam-kang and their respective professors, but the conversation escalates into a heated argument. Meanwhile, Jae pulls Sabai aside and warns her to take her job more seriously. Sabai responds with an annoyed "got it" and rushes off toward an upcoming surgery. In the next scene, we see Joo-young, Nam-kang, and Jae walking home together. Joo-young receives a call from Do-won, and when the others ask who it is, she says it's her brother-in-law and quickly leaves. They offer her a ride, but she declines. At the parking lot, she meets Do-won and they leave together. On their way, she nervously asks, "What if someone sees us?" Do-won casually replies, "Well, just say we were heading in the same direction. Or are you afraid people will gossip and ITL'll ruin us?" She brushes it off, saying no, but the tension is clear. Then comes a sweet moment. Joo-young softly calls him Do-won, and he gently calls her Joo-young. They arrive home and continue chatting over text. Joo-young, Joo-young's sister, notices her smiling at her phone and jokingly asks, "Are you dating someone?" Blushing, Joo-young admits, "It's my first love." When Joo-young later questions Do-won, he pretends not to know anything, but slyly signals her to keep quiet. Meanwhile, Joo-young and Nam-kang's argument about work reignites. Elsewhere, Jae scolds Sabai again for being late for surgery. JIL watches this unfold silently. After Jae leaves, JIL comforts Sabai, telling her to just apologize next time. But she refuses. "Why should I say sorry if I've done nothing wrong?" Later, JIL joins Juno in surgery, assisting him without saying much. Back with Joo-young, a nurse invites her to lunch, but Joo-young declines. "You go ahead, it'll be fine here." But as soon as the nurse leaves, she heads to find Do-won, who's eating alone. They hold hands lovingly, and she's just about to feed him when Yoo-noon walks in. They narrowly avoid getting caught. After Yoo-noon leaves, Joo-young sighs and says, "We can't even date properly. We have no time." Do-won tells her he's too busy this weekend as well, which upsets her, but then he lights up and says, "I do have a plan. There's a secret place where couples go on dates. Want to try?" Back at the hospital, Joo-young is with Nam-kang, checking a patient. Nam-kang asks her to watch over her patient for a while, but Joo-young refuses. Jang-min has just called her for an urgent task. Meanwhile, Jae and Sabai are with a patient who's about to eat. Jae rushes in and stops her, scolding Sabai for allowing it. The patient has surgery soon and must fast. Another professor arrives, bringing a resident who admits they were the one who gave the patient food. He asks Jae to forgive the resident, and Jae agrees, saying these things happen. Juno, who witnessed everything, later comforts Sabai and tells her she should have spoken up. He even offers to buy her coffee. Later, the four residents sit together. JIL invites everyone to eat, but the others decline. JIL and Sabai seem to be in sync, and the others notice. Nam-kang vents about Joo-young, saying she refused to help her with a patient and simply left. Elsewhere, Joo-young visits a fertility clinic for tests. At the hospital, another argument brews between Jang-min and Ki-soon, and Lee-young and Nam-kang get caught in the middle. Lee-young's sister calls and asks her to visit. Lee-young arrives late, apologizing for being swamped with work. Joo-young forgives her. Then she receives a call about her test results and sadly announces they failed again. "It's okay," she says with a trembling smile. "I'll try again." But at the coffee shop, Joo-young breaks down in tears. Lee-young hugs her, offering quiet comfort. Meanwhile, Sabai is sitting alone at a bank. Jae-il finds her and asks why she's there. She lies, saying she's withdrawing money. Jae-il knows she's been under pressure and proposes, "Let's go eat somewhere secret, a place no one goes." Elsewhere, Jang-min is helping Ik-jun, who somehow managed to glue his hands together. She admits she can't fix it herself, but has called a specialist. Songhwa from Hospital Playlist. Songhwa arrives to help, but just then, Ki-soon walks in and sees Ik-jun. She instantly senses something. She has feelings for Ik-jun, but realizes he might be into Songhwa. Her heart sinks in jealousy. Back with Jae, he once again scolds Sabai. But this time, Juno interrupts and defends her. Jae finally apologizes and walks away. Meanwhile, Lee-young and Nam-kang are together when Lee-young receives another emergency call. A patient with PPH is on the way. They rush to treat her. Nam-kang panics, but Lee-young grounds her. "Get a grip. I'm scared too, but we have to save her." Soon, Jang-min and Ki-soon arrive and, putting aside their arguments, jump into action. Together, they save the patient's life. Elsewhere, Juno is preparing for a surgery. Sabai insists on helping him. Though he says no at first, she joins him anyway. At the secret dating spot, Ik-jun is showing Songhwa around and teasing that many doctors come here to date. She's not impressed. He checks the rooms to see if they're empty and stumbles upon a surprising sight. Sabai and Jae-il are hiding inside. When they leave, Sabai asks why he made them hide. Jae-il shrugs. "I don't know, but deep down we know he does. His feelings for her are growing, though unspoken." As they part ways, Jae-il realizes he forgot something and returns, only to spot Lee-young and Do-won holding hands and walking off together. The truth dawns on him. They're dating. And with that, the episode ends. Thanks for watching this full breakdown of Resident Playbook Episode 10. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Popverse for more drama recaps every week. Episode 11,